So welcome back to IntuitiveTea Gemini. This is going to be for Capricorns. We're going to see what's coming for you this weekend. Messages, clarity, and insight. This is going to be for the collective, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If this resonates with your energy, please like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's see what you have going on this weekend, what you can expect, what your current situation is for Capricorns. This is going to be for Capricorns. What can you expect? Alright, so Capricorns, let's see. Capricorns. Capricorns, at first you received the Temperance card reversed. This is speaking on the lack of balance. It's saying something in your life is receiving more time and attention than the other things, and it's causing you to feel like you're not doing enough, or causing you to feel like you're just not fulfilled, like you're not happy or content with something. And it's like everything could be going right for you right now, but you still feel like you're missing something. And this is what it is. Like, it's speaking on the fact that you are devoting too much time either to work and not to your family, or vice versa. Like, it's saying when you give more time to a certain area of your life than the other ones, you're gonna feel like you're not doing something, or you're gonna feel like you're missing something. In reality, like I said, it's just that balance. Is speaking on Temperance. Reverse also speaks on you being impatient about something. Maybe you're impatient about the way things are going. Maybe that's why you feel unbalanced, because you're impatient. This is literally saying whatever it is you're working toward or trying to fix at this time, it's going to come to you, or it's going to be fixed when it needs to be. So it's saying you can't rush this or force it. So that's part of the reason why you feel that way, like you're not feeling content about something. You receive the Three of Wands upright. This is speaking on you getting out of your comfort zone, experiencing new things, allowing new individuals to help you, meeting new individuals. It's saying this is going to take you to a new level in your career, or whatever, like I said, you were working on. This is going to provide you something long-term wise if you step out your comfort zone. Especially this weekend. To receive that upright this weekend is saying something is going to open up to you for you to take advantage of, and it's going to be up to you if you do that or not. Judgment upright. That's speaking on the fact that you are putting too much of your worth and your value, or you're putting too much of what you know you can benefit from and be good at on what others say about it. Saying you shouldn't focus on the judgment at this time. It's like it's showing this person looking at that individual saying something. The reason why you're being judged is because it's saying that those individuals or that person, they don't have something to do, I guess, for themselves. Like, they don't have something to keep them busy, so that's why they're focused on you. That's why you're being judged. So don't take it like, you're not supposed to take it personally, even though it's hard not to, because you're the one being judged. But it's saying it's more so, it has more to do with them than it has to do with you. When you're being judged by anyone, is saying it's because, like, that person, they rather point out what you're doing or point out your flaws or wherever you're falling short than acknowledge the fact that they have things that they need to work on themselves. It's easier to just point at you and not have to acknowledge what I need to fix. You know what I'm saying? It's easier to point my finger at you than point it back at me. So that's what this is saying. It's saying you shouldn't allow the judgment of someone to keep you from doing something you love to do, or something you know you're passionate about, or something that you know you're supposed to do. It's saying they're going to talk about it regardless, whether it's good or bad. Somebody's going to have something to say about what you're doing. And it's saying you shouldn't allow, like I said, their opinions to keep you from something great, something that could actually benefit you, something that God could have put you here to do. And more than likely, if you're being judged for this, or even if it's just you being judged in general, you're doing what God is asking you to do. Because, what is it? It said something, it was like gossiping, something about gossiping. But it said something about, the same individuals that are judging you are actually inspired by you. That's what the thing was speaking on. So it's saying you shouldn't take this personally. You should take it as a compliment, because they're looking up to you. Even though it may not be looking up to you in the way that you want it to be, even though they could be jealous or envious, it's saying they're still looking up to you. Like, they're still looking at you as an example of something they could be, or something, you know, they may want to be. And it's not saying it on some, you know, who is this? It's not saying that on you being conceited, Capricorn, but it's saying that, like, you're doing something that quite a few people want to do, but they're still in their comfort zone, like they're fearful of doing. So it's saying like, be happy. Be happy that these individuals have something to say about what you have going on, because it means you have something going on. You see the ones that are standing around, like with the judgment, the ones that are standing around, they're focused on that person above them. They're focused on what they look at as being their higher being. So it's saying they can't focus on themselves because they're focused on this individual. So like I said before, you're supposed to take this in a positive light. The Page of Swords has been reversed, saying that there is a lot on your mind at this time. A lot of this is beneficial, and it's saying that you need to make sure you're doing something with it. These thoughts keep coming up. Things keep reoccurring for you to either change them or make something out of them. So if you keep receiving opportunities or whatever it is, it's for you to use. Don't let these things continue to pass you by. It's literally saying these things you've been thinking about, you're supposed to move forward with it. You're not continuously thinking about something just to let it sit. You're actually supposed to do something about it. It's kind of saying put action behind that. Do the research or look deeper into this if you need to. But it's saying make sure you make the most out of this opportunity, because it's something that's been specifically crafted or created for you. You received the Eight of Pentacles. This is saying you're about to receive some sort of riches and wealth, some sort of abundance from this hard work that you put in the past. And like I said, that thing I was telling you to research or look up more information on is speaking on this. It's something you're already good at or something you already do, and maybe you're trying to bring in more abundance. It's saying you'll be able to bring in more abundance if you research ways to do this. It's saying don't narrow down. It's saying don't narrow down what you're trying to do to just one thing. What was I about to say? Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles is speaking on nurturing. So it's like the Seven of Pentacles. The more hard work you put in, the more focus, the more patience, positivity you put in as well. Because if you're thinking nothing's going to come from this and you're putting in all this hard work, nothing is going to come from it. It's saying your mind is literally creating this situation of what you're going to receive or what you're set to receive. So remain positive about it. Be patient about it. Continue to move forward. It's saying basically just do the best you can. Put as much energy into this as you can. Let's see what's coming in. This is all happening for you this weekend for Capricorns. Let's see what else you can expect this weekend. For one, it's saying love begins. So new relationships are opening up to quite a few of you. It's saying that you're going to benefit from this relationship because genuine love is going to be there between you both. Trapped in fear, you receive the Three of Wands. Both of these are speaking on coming out your comfort zone. This trapped in fear is saying that the only thing that's holding you back is you. It's currently you versus you, Capricorn. It's saying if you can mentally get past this block you have of this not working out or this maybe not being successful, then it's gonna be. It's saying you're holding yourself back because you're telling yourself, it's like your body's saying, okay, I want to do this, I want to try it out, but you're telling yourself, no, it's not going to work. So it's like you're holding yourself back. They literally want you to move past that. Love begins, emotional loss. It's saying there's something they want you to get over. And I feel like this get over card is speaking on those opportunities that didn't work in the past. Because it's saying that's the reason why you haven't moved further than you have currently. It's saying you're still replaying what didn't work. You're still replaying mistakes. You're still replaying dead end, I guess, opportunities. It's saying never close yourself off to things though. The Temperance card being reversed, like I said, that speaks on balance and patience. Then you receive the Patience card upright. Patience is speaking on exactly what it says, patience. They need you to be patient about this. They feel like the reason why you feel discontent or you don't feel like you're going to receive what you deserve from this situation is because you're not being patient enough. You're not giving this time to come to fruition. Maybe you're being positive about it, but you're trying to rush it. If you rush this, you may receive it sooner than what you were supposed to receive it, but you're going to ruin it also. It's saying like, as quickly as you receive this thing, it's going to leave you even quicker. Because you weren't supposed to have it yet. It's like you rushed this. You forced this to come to you instead of allowing God to open these opportunities up and create them for you. It's saying you can overcome anybody wishing on your downfall. A lot of people, when you're doing something, they're not going to be happy because they're not doing it. Or they're not doing anything in general. So it's saying you really need to get out of... you know, basing your worth off if these people approve of it. Who cares if they approve of it? Who cares? It's literally what it's saying, Capricorn. Like, who cares? What's that, Mom? Oh, thank you. You can say it right. Thank you. It's saying fulfillment of wishes. This is literally saying what I just said about your dreams materializing for you. These things are about to come to fruition. They're literally about to come to fruition. You receive the 8 of Pentacles, that's speaking on hard work, about to receive wealth and riches due to hard work, and then you just receive fulfillment of wishes, number 9. So it's saying it like it's a ladder, like you're taking steps. You're moving up is what they're saying. You're leveling up in whatever this is. And the fulfillment of wishes is speaking on, like I said, these things materialize. And so it's saying dream, some sort of dream or goal you have is going to come true for you this weekend, depending on how hard you work for it. That's good. Because that's saying all the hard work you put in the past wasn't in vain. Anxiety. Trapped in fear. You receive trapped in fear and anxiety. Look at this. These together, one is 8 and one is 18. That's crazy. These together mean the same thing. It's saying you have anxiety and you're trapped in fear. You don't feel like you can do this. That's what it is, Aquarius. That's why you're, not Aquarius, Capricorn. That's why you're stuck where you are. You don't feel like you can do this at all. You don't feel like it's for you. Even though it is, you don't feel like it is. You set yourself up for failure just because of the things that have happened in the past. It's literally saying all you need to do is be positive, take action, and move forward. It's saying that it basically already has worked out for you. It's like you know you're about to receive. Say you know for a fact you're about to. No, I ain't gonna put it like that. Say you hit the lottery, but you gotta go get the money. It's literally saying you already have it. You just have to go get it. It's saying you're holding yourself back from this. You're guaranteed all of these things. If you can convince yourself that you are. It's your mind, really. It's literally saying it's your mind that's holding you back. Because your mind is telling you, no, you don't deserve it. No, you're this is not for you. No, it's not going to work out. It's you versus you. It's a mental thing. Regret, I know that I cannot change the past. It's saying you need to get over, especially with this emotional loss, you need to get over those things that didn't work out for you. They weren't for you. Anything that's going to be for you is going to work out for you regardless. Like regardless of the situation, the circumstance, or who tries to come against that and break it down. If God created that for you, it's going to be for you. Nobody can come in between that. That's something that was ordainedly created. You know, no one down here, none of us have that power to stop something that God has ordained for somebody else. It don't matter how much, how hard you try or how many people you group together. It's not going to do anything. So that's why I'm saying you really need to let go of the past. You're reliving stuff that I feel like you've already, that at this point you were supposed to be over. You're reliving mistakes that you were supposed to move past. Loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. This is saying that you need to understand you have someone watching over you. You have a lot of divine beings watching over you. And it's saying that you're not doing this by yourself. So they really want you to get out of this habit of feeling like you're failing. It's saying talk to your angels more, pray to God more, ask them for clarity and insight on what you're going through so they can show you through different signs or through different ways. You feeling alone, it's not saying that that's the actual case. You're telling yourself you have to be independent and that you have to do everything by yourself. That's why you feel alone. You're forcing yourself to believe that. In reality, you're not, though. Indecision, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. This is the last card you received. This is saying that you're being indecisive. You're going back and forth. You don't know what you should do. I don't know if I want to move forward, if I want to stay in my comfort zone. If I stay in my comfort zone, I know for a fact I'm going to get this, this, and this. If I move forward, I don't know what I'm going to get. But it's saying you need to move forward. Like it's saying you need to get over that. Just because you don't know what's coming to you, it's not saying nothing good is coming. It's like you need to get out of your mind. It's really you trapping yourself. It's literally saying you're trapped in fear, you regret, replaying those things, you're anxious, you're impatient. If you can let those go, it's saying these things are going to flow to you quicker than what you expected. You're holding on too tightly to something you want. You're pushing it away, actually, because you're holding on to it so tightly. Saying if you really want this, and you want this to want you, then you need to release control. You just need to trust that God is going to send it to you whenever it's ready, or whenever He's ready for you to have this. But like I said, this weekend, a lot of you are actually going to achieve this. It's something you've been working toward, and you're going to achieve it. So it's saying all of this worrying and being anxious and being impatient was for nothing. A lot of you are about to throw in the towel on this, but it's saying, like I said, positive things coming to you. So don't stress this. And I think they actually want you to see that when you stop worrying and you stop stressing and being impatient about this, that things start working out for you. Even better than what you expected, and even quicker than what you expected, or when you expected it to. So this is good for you this weekend, Capricorn.